In Selangor, along the western shoreline bordering the Malacca Straits, a vast area of swampland, 500 square miles of it, is being reclaimed for paddy land, rice land. This is the Tanjung Karang irrigation scheme.
Tanjung Karang is a mukim in Kuala, Selangor district, Selangor, Malaysia. The name Tanjung Karang exists because of the existence of large coral reef in the cape of the river. Tanjung Karang town is divided by the Tinggi river in the middle but connected by a bridge. The local Chinese majority live in the suburban and seaside area, while most Malays live in rural area and perform agriculture activities, particularly paddy plantation. Tanjung Karang residents are split equally 50% between the two genders. Due to the region emphasis on agriculture, the Malays make up the majority race, followed by Chinese, Indian and so on. There are many activities, especially in suburban context. Among the activities are camping, fishing and relaxing, which are especially in the coastal areas such as at the Karang River. Besides that, in the north and center of Tanjung Karang, there is a lot of paddy planting activities. There is an old historic building left without care at Kampung Sungai Karang. It is believed that the building was at one time a palm sugar processing plant during the colonial period and became a Japanese military base during the Second World War. There is a large canal that starts from Tanjung Karang, which crossed but merged using watergate to the Tinggi River. The Bend Canal was built in 1936 and demolished in 2000. Its function is to provide enough water to irrigate the paddy plantation.
Sungai Tinggi divided Bandar Tanjung Karang into two sections, which is Section A towards Kinchan and Section B toward Kuala, Selangor. Section A consists of residential, commercial and recreational area, also seems to be densely packed with the residential land use and landed lots. Furthermore, the pattern of the buildings is loose and there is green space between them. As a result, water runoff during heavy rainstorms can absorb into the soil at a faster rate. In Section B consists of residential, commercial, mixed-use and recreational areas. It is dense with the previous structure according to site observation. Furthermore, the urban sprawl pattern is dense, where the majority of the buildings are close to one another. This factor raises the risk of a flash flood, particularly during heavy rainstorms.
This site area can be said to be filled with the forest reserves and seen in the map. The dark green area is the forest reserves. But here we also can find the watershed area in the Uru Tinggi area. Based on the map, the blue color is a flat area while the green color is a hill area. Tanjung Karang is a city with a flat land. It makes it easier for the agriculture activity to be carried out there. But the town of Tanjung Karang is a low-lying area that will easily cause the water level to rise in this area. In this side area, it has been found that the lower interval is 0 meter, which is near the sea, while the highest is 100 meter, which in the hill area. Here also can be found slight slope in the forest reserve area. This can be detected through the contour map.
The Tanjung Karang site area to Kuala Selangor can be connected via the federal highway, which is Jalan Kelang, Teluk Intan and Kuala Selangor for the main road, while there are also have local connection road or secondary road. This area also can be connected through the West Coast Highway (WCE), which will be completed in March 2023. due to numerous activity by local, including the morning market and night market in Tanjung Karang town on Saturday and Monday. This route will be congested. The absence of parking space in the region also contribute to the aspect. As a result, locals will be parked their vehicle along the road barrier. Besides that, the utilization of river channel is also used by local residents for fishing activity and as a link between the pier of the Malay village of Sungai Kajang and the jetty of Chinese village of Sungai Kajang.
According to Kines 1993, water is essential for all forms of life and finite resource. In Tanjung Karang, have a few main water bodies such as Sungai Selangor, Sungai Tinggi, and Sungai Kajang. The direction of movement Sungai Kajang is flow toward the Sungai Tinggi river with wide and steady water flow. The problem of rising river water level causing significant flood to occur is a frequent concern that can be seen clearly in the surrounding of Tanjung Karang area. In Pantai Kampung Sungai Kajang, the frequency of high tide have high because have a system with a less structured river embankment. In Bank Canal Tanjung Karang that have a frequency of flood due to the dam break. Recently, that have a flood happen in Tanjung Karang due to this problem. Strong pressure from the tide is a cause of damage to dam system. In order to prevent this from happening, action against unsystematic drainage problem and dam system in water bodies area need to overcome to resolve water overflow issues.
Soil in Tanjung Karang is the result of decomposition of parent rock material. Soil are classified by physical and chemical properties which include grain size and distribution as well as organic content. There are few types of soil which is clay, silt, sand and gravel, limestone, sandstone. Generally, coarse, sandy soil are more permeable than fine-grained clay soil but tend to lose water and nutrients too rapidly for plant root to take up. Inventory. The total area of this site is 528,658,566.33799 square meters. This inventory focuses on the clay soil area along the New Kajang River coast. This area contains 5,090.868 square meters of clay with a percentage of 0.09%. For analysis, at Tanjung Karang, the clay-based soil is used at Pantai Sungai Kajang Baru coastal area. The soil erosion happened because to the region powerful wave. This results from less mangrove tree being planted in the coastal area.
Local residents need facility due to the rapid growth of the city. Utility facility also refer to any privately, publicly or cooperative online facilities or system of power generating, transmitting or distributing communications, power, electricity, light, heat, gas and others that is not connected to highway drainage, including any signaling system or street lighting system which directly or indirectly serve the public. The current situation cannot accommodate and avoid land problems. Sungai Tinggi near to Tanjung Karang Market and Pantai Sungai Kajang Baru can be seen as not having well-developed facilities and utilities. Sungai Tinggi near to Tanjung Karang Market, this area is often flooded because it is very close to the river. The problem becomes worse when the road is water, the condition of small drain and located in lower areas. The river has not support to reduce landslide on the banks of the river, especially in the nearby commercial and residential areas. In addition, also reduce frequent water absorption to avoid excessive river overflow when receive heavy rain. Pantai Sungai Kajang Baru, the structure that was constructed not functioning properly is one of the cause of the water to rise. For example, wood is used as a breakwater.
Climate is the average of the weather conditions at a particular point in Kampung Tanjung Karang, which is expressed in terms of expected temperature, rainfall, and wind conditions based on historical observations. Precipitation is the general name given to all forms of moisture that falls from the atmosphere onto the ground, especially at Kampung Tanjung Karang. Over the course of the year, the temperature typically varies from 23 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius, and a wet day is one with at least 0.04 inches of liquid equivalent precipitation. The wettest season lasts from September to April with a greater than 49% chance of a given day being a wet day. The month with the most wet days is November, with an average of 19.6 days with at least 0.04 inches of precipitation. Thus, the water level at Kampung Tanjung Karang will rise accordingly to the rising of the precipitation. The water level in Kampung Tanjung Karang will be increased based on the rising of the percentage of the precipitation due to the changes of the weather.
Natural and cultural landscape area preserving a space in recreational area in terms of visually influences the active or passive usage of this area. Visual quality involve environment, historical, cultural, socio-economic, territorial that include all genetic, biological and functional relations among components on the Earth's surface. It was interaction between human and nature. The natural resources around this area like vegetation, water feeder, human modification and natural landform give the best visual quality in the area. There are several places that become viewpoints of visual quality that are evaluated from several perspectives. Among them are hydrology, water body, vegetation composition, landform, root element, significant heritage, and root element modern structure with significant heritage. The river produces the best visual quality because of natural environment for that area. Because of inadequate in plan and design at certain area, it has a bad visual quality.
In Tanjung Karang and Ulu Tinggi covered by forest area as much as 60%, agriculture area 25%, mangrove area 10%, and urban area 5%. Mangrove trees grow in the moor and the root grow and emerge providing habitat for fish, snake, maple crab, scream, clam, and locan. Wild animals such as monkeys, birds make mangrove tree their habitat. When the mangrove plant area is damaged, the tree or pollution will have a negative effect on the habitat of animals because they lost their habitat. Agriculture area in Tanjung Karang such as rice cultivation provide a source of income for the people in the area. However, there are challenges for people in the freight famine such as pests, natural disaster, and other. There are initiatives for residents to control pests such as planting Latana camara and Tunera subulata tree around rice field.
Interest in the coast generally is increasing. The coast is valued and treasured by most Kuala Selangor not just for the recreation values, but also because of its amenity and natural values. Inventory at Pantai Sungai Kajang have a natural buffer, have a forest tree, but no coconut tree on the coastal area. Man-made has medium-sized log in some area coastal to block the waves. Besides, has regular planting of mangrove and rue trees. Due to neglect, the waste barriers in the Sungai Kajang Beach coastline region are less effective during high tides, which is an issue.
Let's refer to undomesticated animal species. For example, we can see the large group of the otter at the Sungai Kajang jetty, which cause a problem with the local fishing activity. An issue arises when the otter disturb the fish over time and make it difficult for the fishermen to fish there. And we were also able to ask some other problem from the interview with the fishermen at the jetty. Next, wetland environment. Our gondang snake can be found in Malaysia. According to our research, gondang snake are common in some areas such as the paddy field in Tanjung Karang, and their attack on immature rice seedling. This will have an impact on agriculture activity. The theoretic thinner species of firefly is the one that is most common in Tanjung Karang. Attraction for tourists may be found at Laman Kunang-Kunang, Tanjung Karang, including fireflies. They are also among the wild animals that offer a location natural beauty for visitors to take in. Each species wildlife contributes in its own unique way to the stability of ecosystem.
Water tourism is becoming more popular among travelers now, specifically river tourism here at Sungai Tinggi, Tanjung Karang. River tourism has potential benefits for the local communities in the coastal area. Abundant natural resources are the key element for the Kuala Selangor's tourism development, and river can be part of a tourism along with ecotourism. During the daytime, travelers can go for a skymare adventure. This is suitable for social media addicts and will indirectly boost local tourism economy. During nighttime, travelers can go for firefly sightseeing where they will conduct boat trips to marvel at a large colonies of fireflies living in the main roof. The demand for water adventure tourism is surging as across Malaysia many water sport authorities look forward to exploring soft as well as hard water-based activities and adventures. It is a challenge for water tourism industry, especially during monsoon season, as it is dangerous to conduct any water-related tourism activities. Hence, local authorities should provide tourism which can be conducted all year round and making use of site condition and identity.
Moving on to SWOT analysis. This is SWOT analysis for site Tanjung Karang. And this is SWOT analysis for site Ulu Tinggi.